Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Well, we're going to talk about this latest threat Iran made. I said, Iran, you going to get me on your side. Whoa, man. They said if the U.S. continue to attack them, they're going to view Elon Musk businesses as military targets and blow them up. Because Elon got Starlink and SpaceX, and it's over there as well. He got companies over there. And he said they will go after and blow up Elon Musk businesses over in the Middle East. Man, high five to Iran. Okay. High five to Iran. So, anyway, I thought it was interesting, and we're going to hear more about that. But before we even get there, I've been looking at a lot of the videos that Asians have been putting out on TikTok. And the one thing that gets me is how they all keep getting on and they're all saying the same thing. I said, did y'all have some memo or something? Because they're all saying y'all the same thing. Oh, yeah, well, what happened to Cyrus was tragic. It was tragic. And Rick Chow was wrong for what he did. But y'all shouldn't punish all of us over one guy. We ain't punishing you over one guy. We're punishing you over all the effery that you have done over the years. It's far beyond just one guy. That's what y'all don't get. You're missing the whole thing. Y'all have beat up on women in those nail salons. If they come up short on money, you jump them and lock them in. Y'all have done all kinds of stuff to us over the years. Y'all follow us around in stores, accuse us of stealing from your stores. Ain't nobody trying to steal them cheap knockoffs you got up in them stores. Are you for real? So, anyway, it goes deep. So, if you are just looking at this boycott as one incident, then you're missing the whole point. It has been bad treatment from Asians for many years. We have finally got fed up and we're taking a stand against Asian racism. And you really think about it, the nerve of you, the nerve of you. You came in this country where we reside, and you got the nerve to take a white supremacist position when you're dealing with us. This is our homeland. You are the intruder in our homeland. So I don't know who the hell y'all think you are, but just like any other immigrant, y'all can get the hell out. You don't have to stay here. You can leave. But no, we don't have to conform to immigrants. We don't have to conform to your ways. And I think some of y'all really got this idea and you really believe that we should. We should be conforming to anything you want. No, no, you got that all backwards. You got the game backwards. So, hey, they will learn the hard way. They will learn the hard way. But if y'all think one incident brought us to this place, it tells me you are clueless. And you really, truly have not really looked at the videos and everything that are out there of your people mistreating us. So, anyway, y'all, let's get back on to this target of Iran coming for Elon Musk businesses over there in the Middle East. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. All right, y'all, please give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Announced that Elon Musk's company's business interests, anything in the Middle East for Elon Musk, is now a legitimate target that it may strike. It comes as Donald Trump is ramping up his war in Iran. So all of Elon Musk's business and economic interests, including Starlink, are now legitimate targets for Iran. Iran says we're going to add Elon Musk's businesses to our strike targets if you're going to continue striking us. Donald Trump says tonight Iran will be hit very hard. It also came as Trump suggested a possible ground invasion to seize Karg Island. Karg Island, as you may know, is Iran's oil hub. It is very oil rich. And well, to seize it, the United States would need boots on the ground to do that. So we'll see if that ends up happening. But big Iran strikes coming tonight. Iran may now start targeting Elon Musk. We'll see how that goes and how that goes in the White House, too. Spread the word. Follow along to stay updated on all the news you need to know about. There'll be much more to come very soon.
You guys. So Iran now says that Elon Musk companies in their area are legitimate targets. So what they had said was, hold on, let me really tell you what they said.
Fuck this, fuck that, fuck you and fuck your hat.
Another new development on Iran. This one, listen up. The country's state media says all companies owned by Elon Musk in West Asia, including Arab countries and Israel, are considered as military targets. That includes Starlink ground stations in Qatar, Jordan, the UAE, and Oman, and companies in the region that are SpaceX shareholders. Again, this is just out from Iranian state media.
Breaking news. Iran has warned that it could target assets linked to billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk across the Middle East, marking a significant escalation in the already tense regional standoff. Iranian state-linked media outlets say companies connected to Musk, including SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet network and other business interests operating in the region, may now be viewed as potential military targets. The latest threat comes as tensions between Iran and the United States continue to rise following recent military exchanges and diplomatic confrontations. According to reports, Tehran accuses Starlink and other Western technology platforms of supporting activities that undermine Iran's security interests. Iranian media claims that Musk-linked economic holdings in the Middle East could be included on a broader list of targets if the conflict deepens. Starlink has long been a sensitive issue for Iranian authorities. The satellite internet service has been used by some Iranians to bypass government internet restrictions and maintain access to outside information during periods of unrest and communications blackouts. Iranian officials have repeatedly criticized the technology and have accused foreign governments of using it to influence events inside the country.
Iran has just announced that if Donald Trump attacks them tonight, all of Elon Musk's companies located in the Middle East, SpaceX and others, would all be fair targets. Yes, if the United States attack Iran tonight, as Donald Trump is promising, all of Elon Musk's companies located in the Middle East, such as SpaceX, would be targets. My guess is he won't be the only target. As you know, Amazon, their cloud services, many other high-tech companies, Microsoft and others from the U.S. have facilities throughout the Middle East. These have been under attack before, and I'm quite confident that Iran, if attacked, are already picked out these targets. They're going to be hitting them. They are also going to be hitting oil infrastructure throughout all the oil-producing countries there in the Middle East, not to mention U.S. forces. So while we may inflict a lot of damage on Iran, Iran equally can do a lot of damage to U.S. companies, to oil infrastructure that basically hurt the United States and the rest of the world even more. Whatever pain Iran suffers, it's severe, but they're going to make sure that Donald Trump, the United States, and the rest of the world suffer even more. And between the two, I would say the rest of the world has suffered a lot. We haven't suffered the casualties that Iran and the Iranian people have. We haven't suffered the damages in that way, but the economic damage has been severe and it has no sign of letting up. What do you think? Should everybody de-escalate and we try to talk these things out, or more war, which usually doesn't bring many solutions? Let me know. Elon Musk, you better get all your Starlink assets out if you can. Seems like you're going to be on target tonight.
Breaking news as Trump has called off U.S. airstrikes against Iran for tonight. It's Taco Thursday, guys. Trump always chickens out. He has done it again. But this comes as Iranian state media said that Iran has added Elon Musk companies to their target lists and that they would strike his companies in the Middle East should the United States move forward with these strikes. And this got Trump to back down. It worked for them, and they said they would even target Starlink ground sites within the region, something that is crucially needed right now for the United States to conduct operations. So merely a matter of several hours after Trump said they were going to hit Iran very hard tonight, he has called it off after this threat from Iran. And I thought this military in Iran was completely decimated, obliterated. It was also just this morning that Trump said that all of Iran's air defenses, missile capabilities, anti-aircraft capabilities, defensive and offensive capabilities were gone. So then why is he backing down to this threat? He always tells on himself. He always gives it away. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Follow along for more, share, spread the word, and I'll see you back here for the 411.
This just in, Iran is now threatening to expand their military operation in order to target Elon Musk's companies throughout the region. In a new statement released by Fars news agency, which is linked to the Iranian regime, they write, Iran has updated its bank of targets for further military operation, expanding it to all interests associated with economic holdings managed by Elon Musk in West Asia, including those located in Arab countries and the occupied territories. Essentially, what they're saying is that Elon Musk's companies like SpaceX and Starlink are being used by the United States military to target Iran, and therefore his companies are legitimate military targets. This comes after Donald Trump threatened a major ground invasion of Iran this morning, writing the United States will be hitting Iran, whose Navy, Air Force, radar, anti-aircraft, and all other forms of defense, together with most of its offensive capability, are gone very hard tonight. At some point in the not-too-distant future, we will be taking Karg Island and other oil infrastructure points and assume total control of their oil and gas markets, much like we have with Venezuela, which is working out brilliantly for both Venezuela and the United States of America. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Trump added during a Fox interview, my preference has always been to take Karg Island. I don't know that America has the stomach for it, to be honest with it. You'd make a fortune. Trump was also whining about his inability to make a deal, saying the problem is it could be the greatest deal in history. They could wave the white flag of surrender and say, praise be to Allah. And the fake news would say it was a great victory for Iran. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. We're killing them. We're killing them. I mean, let's just be honest for a second. The man is psychopathic. He is sociopathic. This is a deranged individual. We're going to keep following what happens here and more, so make sure you're following our account and add the Midas Touch podcast right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and leave a 5-star review.
Breaking news coming out of Iran, the USA, and South Africa. So Iran plans to target Elon Musk, SpaceX, and Starlink facilities across the Middle East. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Elon Musk is a racist and Islamophobic man that came from South Africa, but is now naturalized as a U.S. citizen. And he is the biggest proof in the world that you can have all of the money in the world and still not be intelligent. He is the biggest proof in the world that money doesn't solve your internal problems, right? Like racism, like Islamophobia. Now, Iran has stated all of Elon Musk companies in the Middle East are military targets for Iran as it retaliates against the U.S. Now, some of y'all might ask, why is Elon Musk companies going to be military targets? Well, for a couple of reasons. First of all, Iran sees Elon Musk and his company as helping the United States to damage and destroy parts of Iran. The second reason came back from January. So as y'all know, in Iran, there were valid economic protests that were hijacked by foreign actors, right? And when Iran shut down the internet so that they could contain the situation and catch the people that were causing chaos in the region, Elon Musk threw up Starlink, allowing those evil foreign actors to communicate with each other to cause more harm and damage on the society. Yes, Elon Musk has blood on his hands. What did you expect from a man that's Islamophobic, right? Now, the targets include a regional Starlink ground station, and the report came around the same time that President DJT said he was going to attack Iran again for the second night in a row, even though Trump said that Iran asked him to not attack, and he obliged. All right, it seems like the stories are not adding up. But Iran will treat all of Elon Musk companies in the Middle East, including SpaceX, Starlink internet service, as military targets as it retaliates against the U.S. Iranian state media outlet Fars reported Thursday. Now, some of y'all are going to say Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. Is that going to affect him? Absolutely, right? Because if one of these Starlink's facilities goes down, it's going to have impacts on global operations. And then after that, that SpaceX IPO that everybody was so excited about on June the 13th, this is also going to impact that SpaceX IPO. All right, they're going to blame it on something else. They're going to say, oh, the market, the economy, the war. But this is definitely going to negatively impact that SpaceX IPO. And it might cause a lot of people to lose a lot of money, right? I personally think whatever happens to Elon Musk due to the situation, he has it coming. Number one, you don't disrespect the sovereignty of a people. And number two, why would you be racist and why would you be Islamophobic, right? I have no love for Elon Musk, and I hope that he gets what he deserves. But let me know what y'all think. It is 11:41 p.m., June 11, 2026. Follow me for more updates, breaking news, think pieces, and beyond.
Iran has announced that Elon Musk's company's business interests, anything in the Middle East for Elon Musk, is now a legitimate target that it may strike. It comes as Donald Trump is ramping up his war in Iran. So all of Elon Musk's business and economic interests, including Starlink, are now legitimate targets for Iran. Iran says we're going to add Elon Musk's businesses to our strike targets if you're going to continue striking us. Donald Trump says tonight Iran will be hit very hard. It also came as Trump suggested a possible ground invasion to seize Karg Island. Karg Island, as you may know, is Iran's oil hub. It is very oil rich. And well, to seize it, the United States would need boots on the ground to do that. So we'll see if that ends up happening. But big Iran strikes coming tonight. The situation is fluid with periods of strikes, retaliations, ceasefire talks, and threats. Oil prices, Strait of Hormuz navigation, and regional stability are directly impacted. Starlink's role military adjacent use via Starshield distinctions. Smuggling to bypass blackouts has made it a flashpoint.
All right, y'all. We'll see if they make good. Iran has been pretty good at keeping their word when they say they're going to do something. But let's see if they keep their word and actually blow up Elon's companies over there. Ooh, man. You know I'm showing that on live stream. So anyway, there was a news alert that came across. Y'all, a judge just blocked Donald Trump from giving money to J6ers indefinitely. So that just came across just moments ago. So yeah, you damn right, you better block that. There is nobody that should get reparations ahead of us, especially the J6ers. They're a bunch of criminals. What do they get money for? So y'all, let me thank everybody. Shoshana, thank you for your new channel membership and support for my channel. Loveline Turner, thank you for the super chat. Antithesis, Alcha supporting, thank you so much for your super chat. And MC2, the X Project, thank you for the 28-month membership. If they take out all Captain Catamine's junk, there's no loss, but Agent Orange will give him more money and contracts to offset his losses. They are fooling no one living in La La Land. Yeah, didn't he get, I think back in 2025, didn't they give Elon a $1 trillion contract? I was like, a $1 trillion contract? Yeah, I believe they not long after he finished with Doge, Elon got a $1 trillion contract from the government. But the government is supposed to be insolvent, though, right? But thank you for your support from my channel. I deeply appreciate it. Loveline. Lisa, thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Loveline. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. No, he really did. In fact, I'm gonna go look for it because I'm positive I saw it. After he got done with Doge, Donald Trump, the government gave him a $1 trillion contract. And that is absolutely insane for anybody. I don't care who you are to get a contract like that. That is outrageous. But that's what he got. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you for being here. Be on the lookout for my next live. That should be coming up at 1:45. Shalom, family.